second TNR touring car race of 2022 at Brands Hatch, with Oz on pole and Lee alongside in the Mercedes. You can see Chrysler lines up third, Andy fourth in his Astra, Dave fifth in the BMW. Who's going to get off the line? Well, at the front it looks like Oz has got away quite well. No, he hasn't. He's got away very, very poorly indeed. Sorry about that. Lee is into the lead, straight to the lead in his Mercedes. Second place is Andy. Third place is VX Dave. Fourth is Chrysler. And as we head up towards, Chrysler's run into the back of VX Dave. VX Dave is spun. The champ is out of this one. And as we go down the hill, he's facing backwards. And the battle is on all over third place. And it's between Oz and Chris. And who else we got? Graham's in that. Graham in the green, double green Renault is siding his way through and trying to get into a podium spot on lap one alone. Fantastic driving from Graham. He's trying to go up the inside of Oz into the final turn. Oz struggling a little bit with the Renault, and he's through. But in the background, you've got a huge battle on because you've got Chrysler, you've got Dukes, you've got Martin. You've got so many of them battling. Martin's going to be spun. He was off on the grass. Didn't see whether he got pushed, but he goes around and around and around. He's pointing the wrong way as they all come down the hill. And now Sam is fighting with Chrysler and Dukes. Sam, our star man in the first race, getting the podium, second place. Further back, VX Dave. Dave has recovered. He's now come back from 12th to 9th now. He's ahead of Mark and Dubs and Martin, I think courtesy of incidents rather than anything else. What else have we got going on? We don't have much of a battle on for the lead at the moment because Lee is streaking away for that lead in his Mercedes. And further back here, well, we've got a battle between Dom and Chrysler, and we've got a battle just ahead between Dukes and Sam. Sam has got through on Dukes' BMW. Dukes trying to control the BMW, just about saves it. And in the background we've got Dom and Chrysler coming up really fast on him. Dom goes up the inside of Chrysler as we head into Druid Bend again. Dave actually all of a sudden on the back of Chrysler once more, the man who went into the back of him on that first lap. Flash of the lights as well in the BMW. Not looking particularly happy with Chrysler at this stage of the race. And as we head into the final turn, is there going to be a move on? It looked quite close between Chrysler and Dave, and there goes Dave up the inside, and Mark is going to try and follow through in the Vauxhall Astra. You can see just behind, blue and yellow livery on that car, looking resplendent. Mark also not having particularly great luck in this race, as to be said, but there we are, there is the move, and down through turn one we go, down through Paddock Hill Bend. Mark just about holds on to that 9th place, with Dave just ahead. Dom and Dukes are not too much further up the road, so is Dom going to be able to close in? And you can see Sam just ahead. Sam making another move, trying to get into another podium spot. He's just got past Oz, and here we go. Here's Dom. He's gone to the inside. He's taken them both out. Dave's gone into them. Mark slammed into the back of VX Dave. We've now got the VX Dave pointing the wrong way for the second time this race, and that is not good. It looked like Dave managed to slow a bit. Mark hardly managed to slow at all and just thumped him off the track. But that was all caused by Dom running into poor old Dukes, who falls back to 11th. And up the hill we go. We've got Dom fighting with Mark, fighting with Dubs. Let's see if these boys can keep it a little bit cleaner this time. Certainly Mark will be hoping for a cleaner race anyway, after being involved in a few incidents, mostly not of his making. We've got Chrysler down in 9th at the moment, Dave's down in 10th, Dukes 11th and Martin 12th, so all the BMWs at the back having been rather unceremoniously spun out of the race. But the battle is on nonetheless over what is now 6th place, with Mark's Astra leading the way on that, just ahead of Dom, ahead of Dubs. All three of these boys, and Dom makes a mistake. Dubs is going to look to the inside as we come up to Druid's corner. Can't quite do it this time, and so they stay status quo this time. Up front I can tell you that Graham is slowly closing on Lee for the race lead. Here we are with the Renault. You can see the gap, 2 seconds at the moment, so we've got a bit of a way to run on this one for sure. Mark and Dom and Dubs close together once more. Just over a second between the race leaders now as we watch this battle over 6th place, and Dom trying to get on terms with Mark but can't quite do it this lap around. They go down towards Graham Hill Bend once more. There's a telling sign of a fair bit of contact on the front of Dom's car there. Suggests he has been into the back of people, which of course we've seen with poor old Dukes, who now resides in 11th place. And we come out the final turn through clearways and up over the start finish line. Dubs practically nuzzling Dom along there as they head down, and he goes to the outside of Dom as we go down in towards turn 1. The race leaders are getting ever closer. I think we're going to have a flick to those boys in a minute. We'll just have a quick watch of this as we head up through Druids, all of them closing actually. Oh, Dubs just making a little contact on Dom, but it's all fair at the moment, and Lee just up ahead of Graham at the moment, but there's not a lot in it. The Renault man trying to chase down the Merc man. Further back, still a battle on over 6th place between Mark, Dom. But in fact, they're now closing on Oz. We're now 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th between these boys. So Oz in 5th. So it's a battle over 5th. This is worth good points for these boys. None of them going to be on the podium this time. There's contact between Mark and Dom, and Mark goes off into Dubs. That takes them both out. Dom gets away with it. Don't know if it was actually caused by Dom. And Dave gets another position in the BMW. He's running a different series actually for this race. He's in the BMW Compact Cup. You can see the rear of the BMW nicely smashed in by the Vauxhall Astra of Mark, which doesn't really appear to sport any visual damage whatsoever. Not that it was particularly Mark's fault. There was an accident up ahead, but Mark just didn't seem to have visibility of it. And the battle is so close for this lead now, just 0.3 of a second between them. So let's watch how this unfolds between Lee and Graham. Graham wasn't really in the championship hunt in the end last season, but did win a race in the Astra this time, really going for gold, and Lee might be the man who takes the fight to him in the Mercedes for this season. So it could be these two at the end. Sam is up to 3rd place, just for note, so he is in a podium spot ahead of the Astra of... Oh no, Martin having a torrid race in the gravel trap, getting lapped. What is only 11 laps into a 13 lap race here at Brands Hatch Indy. So it's a little bit sad to see. Further back, what we've got going on, I think VX Dave and Oz Phillips having a little ding dong. Oz gives really good room though, and I think he's just letting Dave through on this occasion. There is, there is quite a difference actually. Oz lapping quite off the pace. I don't know if he made a mistake on that last lap. So, okay, battle still on for the lead. Heading up towards Druids. No opportunity for Graham on this occasion. One lap left to run. As we head up over the start finish line. And I think Lee has got a track limits penalty, so I think all Graham's got to do is just sit behind. For this final run. These boys have entertained us all the way through. They've battled more or less all the way through. Graham caught up, and then ever since then he's just not been able to make a move on Lee. Lee seems to have put the car exactly where he needs to all the time. He isn't actually defending too hard either, he's just driving his lines. And you know, saying to Graham, come on then, bring it. And Graham has been unable to, well, he's brought it but not managed to bring it past. And as we come up to the line, Lee is going to win the second race of the season, just ahead of Graham. Great drive from Graham from further back. Sam is going to get his second podium in 2 races to jointly lead the championship with Lee. I think it will work out the points after this race. Andy is 4th in the Astra, a really good result. He deserved that after the previous race. And just behind, Dave does get ahead of Dom at the line in his BMW. Dom is 6th. Oz is 7th in his Renault, with Dubs, Mark's Astra and Chrysler's Renault rounding out the points finishers. Dukes and Martin BMW guys unfortunately finishing outside of the points in this one.